positive and change your entire biochemistry in a couple of minutes. In fact, let me show you real fast. There's a group called Heart Math you may have heard of. It's pretty rare, most people know. Anybody heard of Heart Math out there? A few of you? A couple of you maybe. And so they got nominated for a Nobel Prize for an insight they had. You know, we can measure the brain waves, the activity in your brain and the activity in your heart electronically. You've been to a hospital, I'm sure you've seen an EKG and an EGG. Those measure the electrical impulses. So watch this on the screen. This is a real person. When a person is in a frustrated state, overwhelmed state, you'll notice the red is the heart waves, the blue is the brain waves. And you'll notice there's no relationship. They're all over the place. In these states of frustration, people tend to get sometimes in car accidents. If they're in a relationship, they say stuff that once you say it, it's hard to take back, messes things up, right? It's not a good state to be in. But you can go from that state. This is a real person we're showing the graph on. This is a person who spent 2 minutes focusing on their heart. What I mean by focus is if you imagine focusing on your breathing and you put your hands on your heart, your focus is on your heart. Where focus goes, energy flows. And if you see here, this is that same person focusing on their heart, and then this is what we're going to do in a moment. They're thinking of 3 things they really felt grateful for, or they appreciated, or they felt loved with. And when they do that for 3 minutes, the heart resets the brain and they align. And you'll see on this graph here, they literally look like they're unified, and that's what's called a flow state.